Welcome back to another episode of Pause. I don't know that a long introduction is needed when you get the stamp of approval from Timbaland. I just feel like anything after that is not going to do anything justice. But we do have singer, songwriter, and Latina me huepa. Pew, 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 pew. I need everyone to give a warm welcome to Justine. Timbaland? Like, gagged?
Yeah, I was for like a good week. I was like, I can't believe that happened. And then I watched the video back. I was like, oh, okay, it did happen. And then I rewatched. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then like he messages me. I'm like, oh, okay. So this does happen. Okay.
Yeah, that's like, I feel, and I don't mean to get too ahead of ourselves, but I'm just like, I was gagged seeing that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I think Timbaland is iconic, as so many people do. And to have him even just to know that he heard your song, I can imagine would be amazing enough. But him to actually in real time react to some of it. We interrupt your bi-weekly pause dose to bring you this major announcement brought to you by Pause in collaboration with Lamarck After Dark. Okay, we're here with Lamarck, and Lamarck has something to tell you guys.
Yes, so I partnered with Pause, and we are giving away 2 free Lamarck After Dark live show motherfucking tickets.
Must subscribe to both of our YouTube channels, that is Pause and
Lamarck After Dark.
And you must also follow us at Pause the Show on Instagram and
Lamarck After Dark. That's Lamarck_fresh. LAMARK_fresh.
Well, maybe it's you and your friend.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, maybe it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. At the end of the day gotta end. So, with that said, after you watch Pause, make sure to go watch Lamarck After Dark.
Period.
And that's that. Thank you. Talk to you later. I'm like, whoa, what was that feeling even like? Or what did you take from that?
It was surreal. Honestly, I didn't know if I was going to get on his live that night. So I remember I was like getting ready to take a shower. And then I went through and I was like, oh, I can't take a shower now. I got to like whatever. And it was also very cool because the songs that he really did enjoy was like so personal to me. So it was like these songs I didn't know if it was going to do well. He gives it a stamp of approval. So I'm like, okay, that's amazing.
But what happens with the songs after? Like, are you like, team, we need to shoot a visual album? Like, what are we doing with, like, what happens after you get that feedback? I am
working on an album right now. Because that album was already out. So like I was just showing him songs that I released, like the album released last year, December. So next is like, now you gotta make better music and like more, I don't know. There's been a lot of thought going into it. I am working on a visual album and it's a lot of work, but excited.
Sidebar, how much inspiration do you get from Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yeah, the hair, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, I feel like there is some like synergy there with your hairs, you know?
Listen, if he wants to work, let's work.
Yeah, he's dropping music soon. Who knows? You're Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
He's Puerto Rican. Like, come on, let's get this
It'll
going.
Start yelling.
6ix9ine, if you need someone, we have someone.
We do it. Why not?
Right, but please leave us out of the mess.
Yeah.
All right.
Please.
And if it happens, I want 15%.
Yeah.
So I want to start from. Let's rewind. So
okay.
If Timbaland is the start of the Netflix show, and we're like, I bet you're wondering how I got here. Let's rewind. How did you get there? What was music like for you growing up? When did you know that you could even sing?
Very young, because it was like growing up, music was played all the time, everywhere, living room, kitchen, different genres, like Spanish, R&B, hip hop, alternative. And every night, like, the family would, like, play karaoke. So they'll pass the mic. I was a baby, and they'll pass me the mic, and I'll sing. And I enjoyed it. And they said I sound good, so I was like, okay.
Right.
I'll give it a try. But I think it was, like, 14. I remember I told my parents, I was like, get me a guitar. If I don't learn it, you can take it back to the store. So I took the time to learn how to play guitar. Keep the receipt. Yeah. I was like, keep the receipt. You can give it back. So I learned how to play guitar. Like, I pushed for, like, a 2-month mark. Learned how to play it, and then once I figured out like a natural chord progression, was able to sing and play, they took me to like the church and they said sing this here, and I did it. Standing ovation. I was like, yes, I love this. So it was
I'm
good.
like, right, because I was going to ask, do they expect a showcase after? Like, all right, in 2 months, I better see you in the living room with 4 songs under your belt.
I
need
wonder
a
if they
performance.
did, because they kept like, oh, you're playing, you're gonna sing on this, you're gonna go to church, you're gonna sing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, and then I did, and I was like, I could do this.
Mhm.
I was nervous, but I did it. So
You talk about how all genres were played, or a lot of genres were played growing up. What do you feel like you were naturally gravitated towards and wanted to hear more of?
alternative and R&B. I just love the combination of that, like just that soulfulness with a little bit of like,
Yeah.
love that. So I think those 2 genres kind of clicked with me the most.
Who would you say current day sits in that
Current
mesh?
day. That's interesting. I want to say myself. No, just kidding.
No,
Current
and you should.
day. Not that I can think of right now. Like current day. No, I can't think of anything.
Do you?
Anything.
Nah.
No.
Next question.
Next.
Do you have like top 5 R&B artists,
Yeah.
or it doesn't even have to be of all time? Just how are you feeling today?
Like top 5
Yeah.
is like Janet Jackson,
Period.
Aaliyah, Brandy,
Ah,
Mary J. Blige.
love.
Like those are only 4. I need one more.
well, there's some controversy on the show about Mary, because a guest came here
Okay.
and loud and proud said Mary cannot sing, and she does not understand why New Yorkers ride for Mary when sing. All she does is kick in the air.
What do you
Roll
mean?
the clip. Yes, she
What
literally.
do you
She's
mean?
also from Florida. Nah,
you
I didn't mean to roll my eyes. Sorry.
She don't know. Because what?
didn't mean
Mary
to-
J?
Mary, literally. I was like, oh my
Oh.
God, gag security.
No, yeah, call him. Because no.
Yeah, so the audience knows. Mary, if you want to come on
Yeah,
to defend
Mary.
yourself. Not that you have to defend yourself.
We
I'm
love
so
you.
sorry. Do you ever pull from like the Puerto Rican sound of music into yours? I mean, there's oh my God, I'm forgetting the name of the one song. Dance with You.
Yeah.
Dance
Love
with
that
You.
one. Oh my grandma's
I'm like
in
a
it. You know the wepa?
bob.
That's my grandma. I was like,
Period.
grandma, just for fun.
Wepa! Literally. That was such a good also video. Like
Thank
the visuals to
you.
that was amazing.
Adam
but
Hahn.
do you
Director, yeah.
Period.
Adam Hahn, yeah.
do you ever like how much do you really want to get into that bag, or are you saving that for like a special project?
No, I love Spanish music. Love, love, love it. So I try. It's because it's tough, because I think my genre lies in that alternative R&B in between. So trying to mix like Spanish music into it is kind of hard, but I think what Dance With You did, it was able to mix that kind of folky to the storytelling with that. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm still trying to do that. Like just it has to be natural. It can't be forced.
Yeah. What was that process making that specific song? Because you're saying you sit in these 2 genres, did you go into it knowing like I want to make something outside of that, and
Yeah.
this is what was created?
Like literally what I said. So I was working with Zach Golden, if you know, he's great producer. So I sat with him and was like, I have this this chorus, like the Can We Dance, you know, and I want it to have like a Spanish vibe. Like I want the pianos to come in. I want people dancing. I want, you know, and we sat and he was able to do it. Like he took like, cause it was originally like very folky, like very like ukulele, like you're sitting, you know, and he really took it and like started with the beat, and I was like, this is it. All right, let's build from there. And I had to force him to make that breakdown. I was like, no, we need the breakdown. He's like, oh, you sure? I was like, I'm very sure. Please
Drop that breakdown.
right now.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to you, honestly, for putting the breakdown in.
Thank you.
You know, you feel me? We have a game here that I need to give credit where credit is due, is taken straight from the Terrell show.
Okay.
Shout out to Terrell. Terrell is an
Shout out.
icon. So we're going to be playing Song Association, where we're actually going to be competing. Originally, we weren't going to be competing, but then after you told me you were nervous about competing, I was like, it needs to be a competition.
Oh, wow.
So Phillisha off camera will be giving us some words, and the first person to shout out me gets to sing a song with that word in it.
Okay.
And then if we can't, we gotta keep going.
Gotcha.
So this is Song Association. Phillisha, give it to us. Me. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay.
That's one for me. Who's keeping count?
Give. Why is this so hard?
Give. Is there a timer? Right, give.
I can't think of anything. My brain is completely blank.
Me. Give me more. Give me more. Give.
Now we need different words.
Cancel me just
Take
for
away your
that.
point. Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a
Out of roof because
'Cause
I'm
I'm
happy.
if-
That song is like
Don't.
don't get it not right. The Bryson Tiller song. Don't.
Oh, there's so many songs with it. And
You don't have any songs that you say love in?
yeah. I hope one day I find love in a safe place divine. That one. Best of
Period.
Friends. Gotta. If you lost, you could look and you will find me.
Well, that was Song Association.
I won.
You did win.
won.
Give it up. Give it up. Like, damn. All right. I get it. I want to talk a little bit about your creative marketing.
Okay.
I am a sucker for a color story on a grid.
Okay.
I don't know if it's intentional, but you do have a color story. And each 3 to 4 rows on your Instagram is a different. All of them have a main color. So right now I think you're in your browns. Then there was a green. Then there was a blue. And they all like naturally progress into each other. And I want to know if that's intentional. Because I notice stuff like that.
You know, because I have like the thing where you can hear the song in color. So it's like those songs give off that color for me personally.
Okay.
So I guess it's kind of intentional. But I didn't notice it was like on my Instagram
Yes,
feed. I gotta look at that.
On your feed is literally like it progresses in different colors. And I'm like,
Nice.
oh, I love this because it just also gives the branding of that song or the visual or whatever you're putting out. It gives that. Just it's the same
Nice.
way, you know, Nicki had the pink hair forever. I'm trying to think of other, like Beyonce with the blonde hair, Kelly with the red. Like people, once you're known for something, then you go. So
Yeah.
promoting something with a specific color
That's
is
so good because I'm releasing a song. So the color theme for me in my head is brown. So that's interesting
is
that's
what's
what's
happening
happening
on
You see?
Instagram.
Without even thinking.
Look
So
at
proud of
you. So that's not that's not strategically intentional.
No. It's just I guess it just happens.
Yeah. What goes into your creative planning for these things? Meetings? Do you work with a set team? Do you like to work with different people?
I do have a set team right now. I also do like working with different people, just so it's known. But I do work with the producer, Zach Golden. I tell him like the story I have in my head. So I'll write the song, I'll give him like a little demo, and then we'll go back and forth, see what kind of style we like for it to be. And then for the videos, I work with Adam Hans, and I tell him this, like what I want to do, the story, the color, things like that, and then go from there. So my whole thing is about, because I loved movies growing up, especially like Star Wars and stuff like that, and it's very like, that story is so important. So I like to make these videos telling that story. And then especially with the album, I want everything to kind of go into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you try to lean into the cinematic universe of your music, like trying to build this world where people are like in? You talk about filming, like films and stuff like that. Is that a part of it as well?
Yeah, this is a huge part. Like if you watch my music videos, there's like only 2 sets of stories right now. So this would be the 3rd one. So like the first set of stories, I wear like this blue sweater, it represents something, and then like the second set, there's like this like clown, which is like kind of represents kind of like, I guess I like my demons, kind of my vices kind of like get into me, things like that.
Yeah.
So it's like these stories. So I love the storytelling, love the cinematic view.
I feel like there are some artists who drop those Easter eggs and then disappointed when people don't necessarily notice them. do you try to make it really pointed and being like, okay, this is what this means, or do you just kind of like let it be? If people figure it out, people figure it out. You know what's up. You know what the story is.
That one, yeah, because I feel like art is like
That one.
no, for real, because
I'm
art
putting
is
that on the shirt.
interpretation.
That one.
That one.
That one.
Because it's up to you, like, because someone could take a song completely different from the reason I wrote it. So I like to kind of leave it like, oh, this means this to you, perfect.
Well, before you go, I want to say I appreciate you for coming. Number one,
Thank you
your
for having
energy
me.
is so high. You're
Really?
such a vibe. Yes.
Probably.
Do you not think so?
Oh, maybe, because I can't perceive me. So, I'm just
fair.
living.
That's fair. You are.
Thanks.
Yeah, you have such a great energy around you. I really appreciate you bringing that in house today. And something that I love doing with our guests is from one creative to another. Do you have any advice for me, for us, for creatives that are just looking for advice?
Okay. Do I look in the camera and be dramatic about it?
Yes.
Okay,
Dun-dun.
this one? Okay, you ready? Just stay consistent. Fuck what
Ooh,
anybody
drops
says,
mic.
just stay consistent. You got to keep doing it. If somebody doesn't like it, doesn't matter. You like it, do it. That's it.
Keep doing it. I wonder, when people say stay consistent, are you like stay consistent with the thing you're doing, or are you also looking at it and seeing how you can keep raising the bar?
Oh, definitely keep raising the bar.
Yeah.
You don't want to feel comfortable where you're at. Like, you always want to grow. You always want to be better.
Consistency, not comfortability.
There you go.
I love that.
I love that.
Shout out to you. Shout
I'm
out
glad
to
you put
you.
that down.
Well, let's give it up to Justine for coming on
Give it
today.
up to
Thank
you
you
guys.
so much. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.